Hey everyone. Hey y'all. It is your girl, the one, the only, Spicy, and I'm here today with a general love reading. I hope everybody is well. I hope everybody is well. Let me tell y'all, I don't even know why I have my carnival earrings on, but I was just feeling really like carnival-y today. So I was like, let me go ahead and put my little cute little carnival earrings on and shit. My little tassels. But yeah, for the most part, y'all, I'm definitely so blessed, grateful, thankful to even be here. Y'all, I had so much stuff to do today. I literally just got done taking my acrylics down, just getting ready for a new set. I've been trying to pack my stuff, trying to move. Definitely been out doing public prospecting. So yeah, y'all, I've been busy, but I'm so grateful. I'm so appreciative to even be here now, to even be reading. And yes, y'all. Oh yeah, I had to wash my hair and slick my hair down. You know, my little puff ponytail. I'm so done. But yeah, y'all, I'm grateful, I'm blessed, I'm thankful to be here. And today we're gonna read about money. Today we're definitely gonna do a quick check-in to see how everyone is coming along. We're going to just do like my general, my regular reading that I tend to do in general. And then I'll look into money in general, because typically I just be reading for love. And then I even will switch over to doing just self-love. But now I feel like, all right, you know what? It's time to incorporate some other readings into my general readings, just to give it like, some variety and whatnot. Because love isn't like a main thing. Or love with just with another person right now isn't like a pressing matter. It's more so just like self-love, and then of course progression, and then of course just continuing to walk in purpose, because as you all know, it's like that is what actually truly gives you happiness, is knowing that you're walking and that you're on purpose, as opposed to what someone else can give you, or what some physical tangible item or product can give you. It's more so about how fulfilling you feel, as far as how you're coming along with your own aspirations and pursuits. So yeah, y'all, I'm so happy to be here. It's so crazy because I'm still moving my hands with the hand movements like I have the nails, and you don't hear the clicking of the acrylics, but it's so funny because soon. But yeah, y'all, let me go ahead and get this popping, and then we're gonna go ahead and start this reading. I'm so happy, grateful, blessed, thankful, y'all. Like I've been so blessed just to be in rooms, rooms, in Zoom rooms, I guess you could say, on Zoom calls with just super important young people, like just a lot of young people that have their head on straight, a lot of young people that's focused on continuing to develop their mindset, and young people that want to be successful, like people that are just like, I actually want to do something better with life. And it's just a complete 160 change. Like even from friends that I used to spend time with, it's like a lot of people used to talk about what they wanted to do, but it's like I'm grateful, blessed, and thankful that God actually has me in a place to where it's like, I actually have a great chance of finding success, just based off of how I've already been doing things that I've already done, like just being the person that I've always been. So it's definitely great. It's great. I know some people taking pay cuts. I know some people that hate going to their jobs. I know some people who can't spend time with their families, people that are locked into being at work from 7 to 3 or 3 to 11 or 9 to 5, or 8 to 4. Like I know people that are locked into those schedules to where they have to go be someplace. And it's like, I'm a free spirit. I'm completely a free spirit. I don't like having to be in, block scheduling, especially when it's not my own scheduling that I know I have to set for myself. It's someone else telling me that I have to be someplace, and then they want to pay somebody less than what they deserve. Like, where do they do that at? Where do they really do that at? So, y'all, I'm great. I'm great. I'm great. I'm great. Investing is great. Investing is real. I'm real. What's next? So let's go ahead and get into it with the Goddess deck. Ooh, snap. I don't even have my my watch on to look at the time. Y'all, I'ma just have to go, and then whenever I feel like, all right, that's that, then that's gonna be that. Because I don't even have my watch on to help me keep track of the time. But yeah, y'all, let me go ahead and get one more card, and then we'll get it cracking. Now also make sure I keep these on standby just for further clarification. But as far as what is currently going on with y'all right now, or just I guess things to come within the upcoming week, the typical reading that I'll do with the Goddess deck. So what I see going on right now is I feel as though a lot of you all are really in communication with your higher self. I feel like you've been spending a lot of time in psychosis. That's the psychiatric term for like someone who seems like they're kind of they're just out of their body, or they're not based in reality, I guess is what you could say. But I realized that a lot of those moments where I experienced that, I'm really just speaking to my higher self. It's not like I'm talking to some foreign thing and whatever. Like, I'm actually really speaking to myself, and I'm speaking to my higher self. And it seems like a lot of you all are getting more so in touch with your higher self, with your intuition, with how you actually feel. You're just doing more talking to yourself. Now, this could be positive self-talk. It could also be negative self-talk, because I know a lot of people deal with and experience that as well. But for you all, it seems as though the self-talk that you're having is very productive. It's very productive as far as it's helping you to see things really and truly as they are. So it's a lot of like, it's some moon Cancer vibe energies that's kind of going on with this too. So a lot of you all can definitely be talking yourself through your emotions. Like if you're feeling down or something, you might tell yourself like, it's okay, it's just a momentary thing, it's temporary, you can bounce back. So it's just a lot of like self-talk that you're doing, but you're doing it in a sense to, it's like you're doing it to help, I don't want to say it's like to help protect you, but it's essentially to help you, I guess it would say to remain at whatever vibration that you're at, especially if you're at a higher vibe, because we all can experience negative self-talk or moments of doubt, moments of insecurity. But when you experience those moments of insecurity, what do? Do you continue to keep letting it snowball into it's an even bigger issue, and now you're just hating yourself and you're dealing with depression? Or are you checking it at the door? And I really feel like that's what a lot of you all are doing. This is why you're talking to yourself. So I don't know, I feel like if you have a negative thought, I don't think it's really something that you can dwell on for long periods of time, just because, like I said, you're checking with yourself. You're checking in with yourself. I feel like things that aren't clear to you are becoming clear to you. And I would probably say that because you're strengthening your intuition by, trusting yourself more, talking to yourself more, being more so in control. Like that's a really good way to remain in control of yourself, now that I think about it. Because I would always hear people say like, oh, you can't control other people's emotions. All you can do is control your own. And I feel like this is a strategy that you're using to make sure that you keep your emotions in check, so that your emotions don't, go off on the deep end and send you spiraling. Like I said, like that snowball effect where it just keeps building up and building up and building up. So yeah, I do feel like a lot of you all are getting real and getting clear with things, especially things as they come up, things as you think about them. And then also with you speaking to yourself. So you could definitely be doing like a healing thing. Whatever you're doing is for balance. but I definitely see that your connection with your intuition is doing this is a great thing, because like I said, it's going to help you to see things as they are. So you might definitely be moving out of the smoke and mirrors type of thing that kind of goes on, where people have like rose colored glasses and they don't want to see things truly as they are, or there's things clouding their vision. It seems like a lot of you all are very much so stepping into that like real precise, direct type of energy, especially when it comes to your emotions as well. I just see you all being in a better place, being able to talk to yourself and regulate your emotions so it's not going off the deep end. But yeah, a lot of you all are definitely gaining a lot of wisdom and knowledge, a lot of wisdom and higher knowledge rather. So definitely I'm kind of getting like Hierophant vibes. So I don't know, a lot of you all could definitely be going to school. I know this is graduation season, so a lot of you all could definitely be going to school. You could be getting some type of counseling, spiritual counseling. Yeah, I do see that too. A lot of you all could definitely be getting some type of counseling that is also helping you to see things real and truly as they are. So yeah, you could definitely be getting just some type of counseling, but something that's bringing you into equilibrium, and it's also addressing your emotions as well, which is interesting. Yeah, that's why I'm like, it must be some type of counseling or something. But yeah, a lot of you all are having that Kevin Hart laughing at my pain type of transition and transformation that's going on. So I feel like a lot of you are really starting to heal from and get through. I didn't want to say get over, but a lot of you are starting to heal from and get through issues from your past that you might have been emotionally distraught about. And now it's like you're in a place to where you can remember those things, but it doesn't like emotionally affect you at all. That's something that I see going on. And some of you all are even in a better position to just laugh about it. It's like, yo, like, I can't believe this actually really was happening to me. And it's just like, instead of you know, being distraught about it, it's like you're transforming that energy into something better. That's why I'm just like, y'all might be having like the Kevin Hart laughing at my pain type of thing going on, because he was able to take, you know, stories from his childhood, stories from his earlier life, and things that he remembers that could have actually very much been traumatic. And he was able to just utilize that traumatic energy into something and make it something positive and something funny and something humorous. And then also, yeah, there's like a creation type of vibe here too. There's definitely a creation type of vibe. So it seems like I said, a lot of you are being able to transmute that energy into something much more creative and into something that's much more productive. So yeah, I'm getting that vibe too. And it seems like a lot of you all, this is like one of the, well, healing is continuous, but this is like a major step in your healing. Like getting to this point, it's like a major step. It seems like it's like the closing of a chapter, and now you're moving into something new. Now you're moving into some different type of cycle where there's some new energy that is going to be coming up. But yeah, it's definitely the wrapping up. This is definitely like the calm after the storm, which is why I'm thinking to myself, like, yeah, y'all must have definitely been through something very traumatic. Now you're having this, you know, hey, now you're having this Kevin Hart laughing at my pain type of thing. So it definitely seems as though a lot of you are in more of an empowered place to take whatever pain and trauma that you've been through and to try to transmute that into something that's much more positive. So it's definitely like magician vibes. I got Cancer vibes. I also got Hermit. I don't know why the Hermit just came to mind. But yeah, I just got Hermit vibes. Hermit, I think it came to mind because of the knowledge and wisdom portion of what I was saying. It's kind of like the Hermit. When you see that card, of course, it's a solitary card, but it's not solitary as far as like now you're alone and lonely, but it's a choice. Like you're choosing to spend time to go off by yourself, to figure things out, to learn what you need to learn, to gain these wisdoms and things that you need to gain. So a lot of y'all could have definitely been experiencing that too, where it's just like, okay, I need to go off for a second and I need to talk to myself, because maybe you all were experiencing like some negative self-talk. You wasn't feeling too good about yourself, and then it's like, you know what, I need to speak to myself and treat myself better. So a lot of you all are communicating, like I said, more so with your higher self, more so with your intuition, gaining additional knowledge, Some of you all could even be working with a counselor, working with a therapist, just working with someone that can help you see your emotions in a different way. It can help you utilize your emotions in a positive way. It can help you transmute that trauma into something positive. So yeah, let me see. Sorry, I have my big water right here. I was like, let me see if I want to take another card. Yeah. Yep. Y'all are definitely definitely just gaining a lot of wisdom and knowledge from your higher self. So if you're resonating with this message and you're like, you know what, I've been talking to myself a lot recently. Like, I've been getting with myself a lot recently. I feel as though I'm smarter. I feel as though I can see things better. I feel as though like I don't see, it's no smoke and mirrors no more, or the rose colored glasses aren't on anymore. There's nothing really clouding your vision. You all are definitely whatever time that you took to get here to this point, like, I just want to go ahead and just clap it up for you and really congratulate you, because I just feel as though you're able to see things real and to see things as they are. Like, you're definitely divinely guided. This wisdom definitely comes from spirit, and it's like a lot of you all, yes, knowledge. A lot of you all are just becoming so much more wise individuals. Like, just knowing, all seeing. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, all seeing, really. Y'all crown chakra, or no, third eye chakra, actually. No, the crown chakra too, yeah. Y'all third eye chakra is really helping you all to actually transform, like, your whole being, like your whole spiritual being. You know what I'm trying to say? And as you already know, as you transform on the inside, it's gonna make its way to the outside, sooner than later. So a lot of you all definitely, oh yeah, you're getting real with your emotions too, and I like that. It's like you're being able to see yourself better. It seems like a lot of you are treating yourselves more delicately, like you're just being more delicate with yourself. But yeah, a lot of you all definitely y'all are smart. Hey, you real smart. That's so funny. Y'all are really smart, but you're just really gaining this type of knowledge and wisdom that no one else can tell you. Like, this is something that you are completely experiencing from yourself, literally by talking to yourself, by getting with yourself. I see that's what's going on. Yep, y'all are definitely communing with spirit. That's funny. Y'all are definitely communicating with spirit. It definitely is showing that, like, some folks as you're working through this process, that forgiveness might definitely be something that's very difficult for you. And I understand, because forgiveness was something that was difficult for me as well. But I really feel like the best way to really forgive, and not to get over, but to get through things from your past, is literally just to do you. I feel like that's the best way that, like, can really help you to, like, forgive so many things sweepingly across the board without having to be like, okay, I have to work on this one situation in my mind. Okay, and then let me move on to this situation and forgive this person. Nah, like, get that shit done in one felt sweep. One felt sweep. Just forgiveness all over the board so you can move on with your life. But I really do feel as though, like, one of the best ways to exhibit forgiveness and compassion for other people is not only to forgive yourself and have compassion for yourself, but then to also take it one step further and be like, okay, I forgive myself. I feel compassion for myself. Now I need to go create the life that I want and walk in my purpose. And once you walk in that purpose and start creating a life that you want, it's like, are you really going to be thinking about what somebody did to you 5 years ago? Are you going to be thinking about what somebody did to you 2 years ago, 1 month ago, 2 weeks ago? No. And that literally happens as soon as you flip that switch and you're just like, okay, well, I'm just going to do me. And once you decide to flip that switch, it's like, it's really no going back. So a lot of y'all definitely might have some issues with forgiveness. I feel like when y'all be thinking about forgiving some people, it just really make your head hurt, or you're just racking your brain, just like, oh, I don't want to forgive this person. And it's okay. Like, it's really tough to forgive, But like the one thing that I've noticed is that don't dwell on every single situation and be like, well, I have to forgive this person for this thing. Just walk in purpose. Do what it is that you want to do in life. Do what makes you happy. And that's like the easiest cheat code for forgiveness, because at that point you're not even thinking about the shit that they used to do to you. You're not thinking about what this person said, what that person did, because you're going to be so into yourself, so into loving yourself, that you just not going to have the time to experience or think of any type of lower level negative vibrations as far as unforgiveness. That's not something that you're going to be thinking about. You're going to be vibrating up here so high that the forgiveness just happens automatically, because that's not something that you're dwelling on. And that's why they say forgive people, so that you can move on and live your life, so you can stop dwelling on this thing. But they never say, like, you know, one of the strategies and how. And honestly, I feel like from my experience, it's really just from doing your thing, knowing what you want to do in life, focusing on your aspirations. That's going to be the thing that is going to help you to forgive others and to move on. Yeah. A lot of you all are definitely in between worlds. You're in between worlds right now too. And that's something, when I tell y'all, that's something that I'm in between worlds, and I've been in between worlds for a while now, but it's like I'm really in between worlds, as far as I'm in between my old life and I'm stepping into my new life, where it's like my new life is still kind of like, it's kind of like, I don't know what's going on, you know what I'm trying to say, but I'm uncomfortable in my old life. So I'm in that in between world where it's like, okay, I'm uncomfortable with my old life, but my new life is new. It's new. It's different. Have to adjust into it. But yeah, a lot of you all are definitely, like I said, you was wrapping up a cycle, in which you were more so focused on, you know, transformation and really transforming, you know, those unfavorable things in the past into something beautiful. And I feel like a lot of you all are just like, you're almost there. You might not be quite there yet, but you're almost there, stepping into your new life as well. Let's see what this is. Yep. A lot of you all definitely felt as though, that's funny. You're just really unsure about just this feeling, even just being here. If you're also in between worlds, it's you don't have any experience here. You're inexperienced. You've never experienced this before. So a lot of you all definitely don't make any sudden movements. But all I can truly say as advice through this is to lean on your self-care, lean on your beauty, lean on, you know, doing nice things for yourself. But it definitely is a confusing time. And I understand that, because y'all, it's confusing for me too. Yeah. Yeah, you just a little confused about the future and just the ways that it's gonna play out. Just in your current position right now, being in between worlds, in between your old life, moving into your new life. So you might definitely be just a little like scared. Some people could definitely be naive, maybe not making the best smart decisions for the future. But I don't know, I'm kind of getting like the full energy too. I'm kind of getting the full energy, not like as far as in being foolish, but it's just more so like stepping into something new that you don't really have too much experience with. You're just stepping into it. It's new. But yeah, that's what I have, y'all. Let me drink some water, and then we'll move on to seeing what is going on. What's going on with the money. Actually, I also want to get one of these Power Oracle, the Power Deck cards, and see what comes up. Y'all like my big bottle of Smart Water? That water was good. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all having a great, blessed evening. I'm so happy to be here. I haven't read in a while, but that's okay. That's okay. That is okay. So I got 2 cards here. I got 2 cards, so I have to read 2. The first card here, this card is named Unknown. I just want you to see the artwork. And then this one is Impeccability. Yeah, you have a Buddha right there. So let's go ahead. Unknown. And unknown is actually card number 1, which is interesting. But we are all pilgrims on the path to the unknown. We sit in awe and wonder at the architecture of power. Ripen the receptive void within you. Like a womb accepting a seed, open yourself to the unknowable, to what is unfamiliar to you, so that the energy of what you need in order to be whole can flow into you. When you think of yourself as an entity separate from power, you will obstruct the current and power will defeat you. Identify the form of power that you want, what you want to accomplish, build, create, or be, and become that, so that there is no separating you from this power. So this definitely relates to the unknown, as far as like the future, you being in between worlds, not really having too much experience being there. Well, the power deck is saying, yeah, you probably don't know what's happening in the unknown. You probably don't know what's going to go down. But as you think, so you become. So you actually have the power to create who you want to be by design, is what I'm getting from that deck. And you have the option to. So just why not? People recreate themselves all the time. You don't have to see you don't have to see yourself in the same way. Like, you also have the power to design your life. You know, who do you want to be? Do you want to be a confident person? Do you want to be a charismatic person? Do you want to be a healthy person? Do you want to be, you know, someone who has great jobs and stability, someone who has no job and is a business owner or an entrepreneur? Like, what is it that you actually want for yourself? And go create it. Like, go design it. design. All right, so we have number 25, impeccability, and it says, move into that place of perfection within you, the place of truth, responsibility, competence, and intuition. Collect your discipline like a Buddha meditating in a garden of snow. Impeccability is an area of strength that continues to flame within, maintaining your power and intent. This flame burns in your center always, indicating the level of your capabilities and your effectiveness in bringing events into being. Impeccability is tended by the attentions of your sacred witness, that person within you who constantly observes the target, or I guess would be your higher self. Gather your power with impeccability, with the intensity of a rubber band pulled and held at its breaking point, and focus your intent for the job about to be done. So, this card was amazing. Hey, this card definitely was amazing. I'm really excited for y'all. Y'all are definitely in between worlds. Just when it comes to forgiveness, people always be like, just forgive. But today, Spirit told me that the best way to forgive is by doing your thing. Do your thing. That's literally the best way to forgive. And when I mean do your thing, focus on what you got going on. Focus on what your goals are. Focus on what your purpose is and what your aspirations are. And forgiveness happens because you're not going to be worried about them folks. You're only going to be worried about you. So let's go ahead and see. Try to figure out which cards I want to use. Which cards do I want to use? Alright, I'm going to use this deck. Y'all really think like, it's like, yo, what's she doing staring at these cards? No, I really have to look at them and just be like, the one that I feel the most drawn to, that's the one that I'll just go pick up first. But I typically use them anyway. Yeah, y'all, this was a big stack that fell out. I typically use them anyway. And matter of fact, I need to shuffle these cards because I haven't read in a while. And I already know that they probably still got the same energy from my last reading, because when I get done, I don't shuffle the cards. I just be like, all right, done. Put them back in the box. Come back for the next reading. Same cards there. So, it's whatever. It's whatever. All right, so let's see what is going on. Oh, yeah. A lot of y'all, yo, that's crazy. That's so crazy. A lot of y'all, I'm going to just go ahead and say this before I even keep shuffling, but a lot of y'all are literally contemplating and trying to understand where your money is. Like, a lot of y'all feel like you're winning. You feel personally like you're winning. You feel like you're winning. You feel like you're doing better. You're if there's competition and whatever environment that you're within, you feel as though like I'm winning. Like you feel like you're beating out competition. You feel like you're doing better. A lot of you all have definitely been through a lot of different battles in your past, but you've done what you've had to do to succeed and to beat out the competition. So if you had enemies, people that was trying to come for you, people that's literally coming for your life, taking your money, if you had friends, people that you were helping out, it's like you're reclaiming yourself. You're reclaiming what's yours, and you feel like you're winning. You feel like, yeah, I've really beat out a lot of different enemies, or I really had to reclaim what is mine. You know, I've had to reclaim things that I've given away. I feel like a lot of you all have definitely gave to other people, like, and gave so much, like, unbeknownst to you. You probably feel like I'm just being nice, but it seems like a lot of you all have definitely become like the bigger person. Like you've become a great person, but a lot of y'all are still contemplating like, okay, well, I've done all these things, but why isn't my financial situation catching up to all of these accomplishments and this success that I've had, and the fact that I know I'm a winner. I just got done, you know, defeating all these other traumatic situations and circumstances that I didn't need in my life, these people or whatever environment that you're in. You feel like you're outperforming other people. You know what I'm trying to say? You feel like you really feel like you're winning, you know, but you just sitting here wondering like, okay, well, I'm doing all of this, but where's my money? Where is it? What's going on with it? Where is it at? And a lot of you all, let me see, before I even say this, let me make sure. I'd rather make sure than to start talking and it just not be that. I'd rather make sure. Okay. All right. So it wasn't what I thought. But for the most part, a lot of you all, your time is coming. Your time is coming. I think it's been very slow. I think there's been things that you've had to learn. I think there's been new foundational things that you've had to work on as far as wherever you are. So it's showing that a lot of you all are on a new path. You're on a new journey, or you started doing something new. You know, you started doing something new. And within you doing that new thing, you've had to learn the foundational aspects of whatever it is that you've started. But whatever it is that you started, essentially, it's promising because it definitely is involving money here and also stability, but I feel like it also requires you to have to learn some foundational things, you know. And a lot of you are definitely flourishing within this new information and this new environment that you're in, or this new path that you're on. So if you feel as though like, oh, I'm doing so great, I'm outperforming, I'm doing all of this stuff, like, but where is my money? It's just, I want to let you know, like, this thing is coming. Like, it's coming. It's coming. And the one thing I can say is just continue to be happy and continue to be grateful. Continue to be emotionally involved. You know, continue to pour yourself into this path, into this journey that you're taking. Like, continue to pour yourself into that thing, because what I feel like the more happier you are, the more grateful that you are, the more emotionally attached to this thing that you are, that it'll just genuinely, I'm sorry, y'all. It'll just genuinely make you feel happier. You know what I'm trying to say? And I feel like the happier that you are, the more that you pour yourself into this thing, that you will see your return. But yeah, a lot of you all haven't yet, you haven't yet seen that money yet. That money that you're looking for, you haven't yet seen it yet. Yeah, y'all are still waiting. Y'all feel as though, well, I've been putting in this work. I've been putting in a lot of hard work, but what's going on? You know, why is it that I haven't seen anything yet? But a lot of you all just continue to exhibit patience. That's what I'm getting here. I'm getting patience because I see there's definitely a lot of contemplative energy that's being put into this thing. There's a lot of thoughts. Literally every single aspect of your being is into this thing, into this path, into this journey that you're taking, because I see emotional attachment. It says that the more that you attach your emotions to this thing, then the more abundant you will feel. And I feel like that is what is going to sync up with the money coming in. But for the most part, yeah, a lot of you all, you feel like you're outperforming. A lot of you all are definitely waiting. You're waiting for a decision to be made. Like, you're literally waiting. And this is really just a spiritual thing. It's really just up to divine timing is what I can see, because spirit for some reason hasn't yet brought in this I guess this abundance or whatever it is that you're looking for. But just continue to be happy, continue to be grateful, and this thing is going to literally overflow. It's going to match your vibration and the energy and just what you actually truly feel. You know what I'm trying to say? But a lot of you all are definitely waiting. You're trying to exhibit some type of patience. But yeah, the decisions, the decision is still being made. Like, it's definitely really gonna have to be chalked up to divine timing. Yes, y'all. Really just divine timing. And this is what I'm gonna show you here. I'm gonna show you the Ace of Pentacles, and I'm also gonna show you the Ace of Cups. Aren't these cards beautiful? Can you see the gold like that when I do this on my ring light? This is beautiful. But for the most part, this is exactly in confirmation with what I feel. I feel as though the more grateful and emotionally attached to this thing that you are, like, just fall in love. Fall in love with what you're doing. You know, fall in love with what it is that you're doing. And just the more overflow and emotional attachment that you put into this thing, like, look at what you get. Look at what your output is. You put in your emotions, you put in your all, you put in all of that, and look what you're getting. Look what you're getting out of this. You're getting literally a new beginning. This Ace of Pentacles right here, this is not something to play with. Like, when you see the Ace, we're not even talking about love. We talk about money. So that's how I know. Like, when you see this Ace of Pentacles right here, this is not about you getting no engagement ring. This is not about you getting no gifts. We talking money. So this is what this is. And this is stability. When you see this Ace of Pentacles, that's telling me that your life is really about to change. Your life is really about to change, and this money is really about to start coming in for you. So a lot of you all that are still sitting here contemplating, you done beat out so many other people, you feel like you really out here popping and you really out here shining. Like, I just want to let you know that, you know, continue to keep focusing on those foundational things that you need to focus on. And maybe the foundational aspect of whatever it is probably isn't really technical at all. Maybe it's just putting your all into it. Maybe it's not technical. Like, oh, you have to learn this and this and that in technical terms. Maybe this is really just you being at the foundation of this thing and putting your all into it. You know, whenever you start something new, or whenever you start something, it's like you just feel so, especially if it's something that you're happy about, it's like it just makes you feel like, yes, like, this is exciting. You know, you're starting something new. This is great. This is exciting. Maybe the foundational aspect of this thing is you really falling in love with this thing and really putting your all into it and putting, like, everything into this thing. But what I'm getting, y'all, is that you're definitely trying to be patient. There hasn't been a decision made yet. As far as, like, okay, this money is coming in tomorrow, you know, so still, I mean, of course tomorrow, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. I think it's really all up to divine timing and whatnot. But for the most part, with this Ace of Pentacles situation that's going on right here, that joint coming. That money is coming. Okay, that money is definitely coming. It's coming, yo. This money can be coming soon, because we in the springtime anyway. This joint can really be coming soon. Yeah, a lot of you all continue to keep. It's coming soon. It's coming soon, y'all. It's actually really coming soon. And I feel like a lot of you all just keep tapping into your intuition. Like, I feel like your intuition gonna tell you, it's gonna be like, your money is here. It's here. It's here. Like, just look out for that as well. Look out for that as well. Yeah, a lot of you all definitely have been breaking your backs. You've been physically working. A lot of you all have been working. At a certain point, it even seems like you all have been overworking, or you just have so many burdens and responsibilities that's on your plate. And I feel like because you're so busy working, I think sometimes you might have issues or difficulties with thinking about things on a different perspective, or really being in your spiritual body, because you're actually working in the 3D. Talk about it. Divine feminines, like, divine feminines, talk about it for real. Because I literally remember just a point in time where I would just be so, like, woo-woo in my woo-woo energy, just so, like, you just know, like, when you're less of all divine feminine, you're just so consumed and wrapped up in your emotions and just kind of what's going on with your emotional body. But when you become a more evolved divine feminine, now you're incorporating a lot of those masculine based energies into your life, because you have to be solution based. You have to get things done. Things have to get done. You know, you can't just be sitting here thinking about things, and you know, like, you actually have to take a step out and do something about it. That's why I love masculine energy, because it's just so forward thinking. It's innovative. It's just like, okay, what's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? It's just so like solution based, as opposed to the darker sides of the divine feminine energy, which could be like too stagnant and stuck in place and not willing to take a step out and not willing to solve problems and not willing to actually do things. So it's just energies on the opposite side of the spectrum that I see here. But a lot of you all are definitely so focused on like just your physical 3D world and just trying to get things done, and just working and working and working, that you may not actually be tapped into your intuition. That's just like, no, your money's here, your money's here, your money's here. So if anything, that would be the only contradiction to the first reading that I gave, as far as what is genuinely going on with you, because that was showing up as well. Like, a lot of you all were very much into your intuition, gaining knowledge, gaining wisdom. But I definitely feel as though when it comes to this physical 3D work, at times you might be so caught up in the work aspect of it that you're not really seeing the intuitive spiritual aspect of it as well. So don't allow your work and just the multiple responsibilities that you have to take you away from, you know, your spiritual body. You know, that's something that happens to me a lot of the times. Is like, I'll have you know, just like a day or 2 days or 3 days where I'm just on. And by the time I realize, I'm just like, wow, I didn't even spend a lot of time talking to God today. Like, you know, I'm sure some of y'all might have them days as well where it's like, damn, I didn't even talk to God as much today as I typically do. Like, and it's just like, it'd be like, damn, Father, I'm working. I'm trying, like, but you can't say that, because he's the one that's helping you get all of these things done. So you still have to acknowledge and be in reverence and revere him, and, you know, spend time and dwell in his word and just dwell with him, you know, through speaking to your higher self and just, you know what I'm trying to say. So those days definitely do happen. And when you find that those things are happening, just stop, just take a break, just stop for 1 second and just be like, and just acknowledge God and just be like, just stop. You know what I'm trying to say? Because you don't want to get so caught up in, you know, physical work and just technical aspects that you forget about, you know, the other important esoteric side to life. So a lot of you all can definitely be just living life mundanely, just getting the same task done here and there. It's a lot of responsibilities, but like I said, just don't let it get too out of control that you actually forget to spend time with God. You're not really dwelling too much in his presence. But basically, a lot of you all, your hard work is paying off. Your hard work is paying off. That's something that I will say, is that your hard work is definitely paying off. Yes, your hard work is paying off, y'all. Your hard work is paying off. This hard work that you're doing, all of these responsibilities that you have, like, you all are going to have everything that you want and have everything that you need. Like, you all are going to feel so accomplished and so successful just with, you know, just with the fact that you feel as though you're winning, you've started something new, you're going to put your emotions into it, you're going to put your all into it, you're still waiting on your outcome. But yeah, the outcome is accomplishment. The outcome is literally having more than what you need, like having more than what you need. Like, it's just like one of those, it's just like the saying where it's just like, you know, I was about to have a trading reference, but it's true. It's like, you think that you're only going to make your daily goal and you end up making more than that. It's like, you think that, you think that, okay, I've been praying for God to bless me with a car. So you believe that God's going to give you a car. He's going to bless you with one. But then the one that he blesses you with is way exceeding your expectations and your standards for what you thought you was going to get. You know, it's things like that. So basically what I'm trying to say is like, y'all are doing a lot of, I heard trudging or something, or just trying to, it's like you're trying to make it through with all of these responsibilities. Like, you're moving forward and you're moving ahead. It's like, no matter how heavy these things are, or just all of these things that's going on, it's like you're carrying these things and you're moving and you're moving and you're moving. You know, it's like the thought that came to mind is like, you know, when people do like basic training, in the army and stuff, and they gotta like go under the wires and crawl through the mud and do all that stuff. Like, that's y'all really over there doing that shit. Y'all really down there just really getting this shit up out the mud. And I want to tell y'all that literally this is what's here for you. You have this new emotional fulfillment, this new start. You have all of this bread that's coming in, these new opportunities, this new money, this new success. Like, and this is stability. This is actual true stability. This isn't something that's going away. It's not going away because you're depending on divine timing. You're depending on something greater than yourself to bring this thing in. You're just waiting. You're just doing the work while you wait. But look at this here. This is really y'all. Y'all really about to be sitting here with y'all arms folded, with all your cups there, with everything that you built that's just there. Everything that you built that you're emotionally invested in. Because guess what? You put your all into the work. You put your all into this new path that you're taking. You know, you're trying to put your all into learning these foundational stages. And this is something you have to keep focusing on. Keep focusing on the foundation. Keep focusing on the foundation. Put your emotions into the foundation, into that work. Getting that thing built and just keep going. I love this. I love it. I'm not sure how much time that I have left, so I'm just going to pull. What do I want to do? I'm probably going, I don't know. I feel like let me pull a couple extra cards, get some wrap up the messages, and then I'm gonna pull out the sacrifice cards just to see if there's anything that you can continue to sacrifice as you wait. Because I know it's tough when people are just like, when you're like, oh, my money, like, let me read, let me see what's going on. Like, I know it's tough and stuff, because it's like, JG Wentworth is my money and I need it now. I want it now. Whatever that commercial said, that's how I be feeling. But at the same time, it's coming. It's coming. I'm getting really great signs and cards for this thing coming. It's just you continue to work while you wait and let the divine tell you when it's go time. Because when divine tell you that it's go time, when God says that it's your time, it's like that thing is your time. You have to come to the front. You can't be in the back of the bus. You have to come to the front of the bus, because now it's time for you to get, in the front seat and really see where your life is going and these amazing changes that are about to happen, that are already happening. So, yes. Yep. All right, yeah. So a lot of you all, I think you might feel as though this money is going to change you or something, or you feel as though, some of y'all feel like this money is going to change you, like you're not still going to be yourself. I feel like other people feel as though they just feel stagnant, like this situation is moving so slow that you're just not seeing any results. But I want to tell you that while you're waiting, I'm seeing that while you're waiting in whatever work it is that you're doing, you're just feeling so much more confident about that work. You're shining. You actually are. And so just keep on moving forward, being passionate, being inspired. It's a lot of Leo energy here too. So a lot of you all are actually getting stronger from all of those responsibilities and burdens that you have, just really that seem to be too much. If this thing is actually pushing you to become stronger, it's pushing you to become more inspired. It's pushing you to become more passionate and because you're doing hard work, you're doing this work, you feel so confident to show yourself. You feel confident to be. You feel confident to be in front of an audience. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like, it's not like you're trying to be like an attention seeker or an attention whore or whatever you want to call it. You looking for validation from other people, but people are going to give you validation. You're working so hard that like you feel so confident to just be and to show yourself and be someplace. This is amazing. This is definitely amazing. Hey, this is definitely amazing. So even though you feel as though these responsibilities that you have, it just seems to be too much, or it seems like it's a burden, or it's just hard work, it's too much. You know what I'm trying to say? Keep doing it, because actually doing this work is going to make you feel so much more confident when you go out in public. You know, it's just something about this that's making you more confident, even though your money situation isn't changing, even though your life situation, your life circumstances might still be the same while you're doing this work, even though it seems as though, you know, just things might not be working out. Like, you inside will feel a whole lot better. And it's just by you doing what you have to do and going through this process. But yeah, hey, but yeah, a lot of you all are definitely experiencing like a real, true, actual new beginning to life. So this is actually, especially when it comes to money, it's like, this is actually, it like this, I know what y'all doing. That's funny. I know what y'all doing because I'm doing the same thing too, but I have to read this in general. But this thing that you're doing, that you're involved with, is literally helping you to experience like the beginning of the rest of your new life, is basically what I'm saying. So any type of foundations that you might have had in the past, anything that you thought was together, the life that you thought you knew, just the paradigm that you thought you was living in, all of that stuff is being torn down so that something more stable can be built in place. You know, all of that is being torn down. So I feel like as y'all are doing this super, super hard work, that the rest of the things that are in your life are really being torn down. And it's okay, because those are things that shouldn't have been there to begin with. Those are things that can't go with you into this next place and next cycle that you're moving into, because it's obvious that y'all are dealing with transformation. And now I'm just linking the first part of my reading with the second half. It's obvious that you all are transforming. So it's like, even though you're doing all of this hard work, I get it. It's hard, it's tough. Even though you feel like you really outworking other people and you're doing so much, and you're reclaiming everything that was lost, I just feel like a lot of you all just continue to exhibit, you know, self-love for yourself. Continue to take breaks when you need to, because there's a lot of stuff actually going on within y'all's lives. Like, not only are you working hard, I was really about to curse. Y'all working hard is hard AF. Like, at the same time, like, your world is crumbling down. Like, false things and things that you thought were gonna be there, that was gonna be with you moving into this cycle of your life, like, those things can't go with you. Like, everything cannot go, everybody can't go. So it's like, these things are crumbling. But even as these things are crumbling, it's like you're still exhibiting just confidence. You're exhibiting like a self-love and a beauty. Like, there's so much that you're doing within yourself, because it's like you're doing hard work. So it's like, I'm doing this work. Like, I don't have to sit here and be feeling miserable and this and that. I'm doing what I have to do. Let me still feel good about myself, as opposed to doing so much and just feeling so terrible about yourself. It just seems as though you all have had like a mind, what is it called? Like a mind, what is it called? Like, your perception is changing, basically, is what I'm saying. It's like you don't see things the same way. You're seeing things in a different way, but the circumstances are still the same. You know how people would be like, well, you need to see your situation from a different perspective. And in the past, you would be like, I can't see my situation from a different perspective. You know what I'm trying to say? You know, people try to give you advice and you don't want to hear that shit. You know what that is. You know. And it's like, it don't even be your ego. Sometimes it'd be like, yo, I don't want to hear it. I just don't. Like, it don't have nothing to do with my ego. I just don't want to hear it right now. Like, but it's funny. It's just funny because it's like, it's happening. That thing that people used to tell you to do is actually happening. Your circumstances and your situations are literally the same, but you're seeing it from a different perspective now. So it's like, yo, like, it's actually still the same shit going on, but why do I actually feel happier? Why do I feel happier? Like, your perception of your current situation and circumstance has changed. So you don't really look at your responsibilities and all of these things that you have to do as burdens. You just like, I just got to keep trudging forward and doing what I have to do. But yeah, don't get so lost in your physical 3D work that you don't spend time to check in with your spirituality. Okay? Talk about it. That's a message for me, because when I read for y'all, it directly impacts me, because these are things that I'm channeling. These are things that I'm saying out of my mouth. So when I read for y'all, that directly impacts me too. So this right here, as far as the doing the work thing and not really spending too much time focusing on your spirituality, like that thing, that's hitting for me. That's hitting for me. That's telling me that I definitely need to get on here and I need to read more. So let's see if we can choose any surrender cards, just anything that we could think of that we can surrender as we waiting on this money to come in. But like I said, Ace of Wands, what y'all get? The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups. Yeah, y'all are showing up with this Queen of Wands energy. This is y'all. This is y'all right now. Even though things aren't moving forward as quickly as you thought they would be, or even if things are a little stagnant. All right, y'all. This what y'all got to do. This what Spirit says. Spirit said you need to surrender to trust. Surrender to trust, y'all. Surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Yeah, Spirit said just trust it. It's okay. Just trust. Let's see what this has to say. Okay, surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. So take actions towards your goals, even though you feel like, damn, I've been outworking people. I've been, you know, like, I just been busting my butt. Where the money at? Da, 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 da. Just keep working. Keep working. Keep doing things now. Like, whenever I think about, you know, just keep working and to keep, you know, going and being productive. And it makes me think about the Just Do It speech that Cha sent me a while ago. The Just Do It speech. And it's on YouTube. And once I start listening to that Just Do It speech, it did something for me subconsciously. You know, and when I say that, it's without me even thinking about it. It did something for me subconsciously, because instead of putting things off, I was like, you know what? I have too much stuff to do later, so I got to do it now. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm like, I need to do it now because I actually have too much to do later. And when you think about things in terms of that, it stops you from procrastinating. You have to just do it now. Whatever you thought to do, you have to do it now. And then when you leave it for later, it's like, it resurfaces back up, and then you still have things to do. And you're like, damn, I was supposed to do that, but I have A, B, C, D, E, F, G to do. So just do it now. And then the last thing we have here is, this is interesting. Surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So, I mean, if anything, I can say that this might relate to my message on forgiveness. Forgiveness and just, being able to move forward with your aspirations and goals when you, that's the best way to actually forgive people and to not really get too caught up with just things from the past. I know, like, it's tough with forgiveness because it's like, sometimes you do want apologies from people. Sometimes you deserve apologies from people and for people to make things right, but then they just don't. So just forgive, y'all. I think this is a very specific message. Whenever I get these random cards like this, I'm just like, okay, this must apply to someone specifically as far as not trying to control other people. And I'm getting it more so in the vibes of the forgiveness message that I had brought up when I was doing my first reading with the Goddess deck. But yeah, y'all, that's what I have for today. The money is coming. Everybody was wondering where the bag at. Well, the bag is coming soon. And I did give you all some strategies or some things that you can start to think about as you are waiting, as you're waiting for the divine to be like, okay, open up the ATM. It's all yours, you know, because you know it's there and it's waiting for you and whatnot. So just keep pushing, keep moving, even though things are stagnant. Just keep going. Keep doing what you have to do and keep being confident and loving and just all of that, you know, just keep being all of that. But yeah, y'all, I definitely hope that you enjoyed this reading today. This was definitely a nice, cute little reading. Just since I haven't been reading as much, I've definitely been busy trading and getting into my new life with my new rich friends, getting into my new life. So yeah, y'all, I've definitely been busy. But, however, I definitely enjoy reading and coming on here and whatnot. But yeah, y'all, I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful to you all that watch me, to the new people that watch me. Welcome, welcome. A lot of my readings are posted on YouTube at Spicy Bee Soup. And to the people that, you know, y'all always be riding with the kid, it definitely is always a pleasure to read for y'all. So I definitely hope that you all enjoy the rest of your evening and that you all have a very blessed week, and I will see you another time.